Hi guys, how are you doing? How is your day going? Going well? It's going. I hope your day is going well. I'm listening to the news. CNN News. How is your day? How is everything going? My time here is 7:40. Just. Are you okay? Is everything up? I hope you are. I hope your day is going well. No matter what, I hope you trust in the Lord, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're already in fall. The leaves are falling, literally falling. It's living on the side of the world. You really kind of experience the birth and death. It's like from the start of the year to the end of the year, you kind of experience the inevitable, which is like, say, we're starting in summer. Everything is coming back. Mainly spring, things are going, they're coming back. They're giving birth. The topic of birth. I'll be careful this time not to go beyond what I want to talk about, even though I already talked about it already anyway. In my last video. Anyway, so spring, the things are springing, literally growing, fresh flowers and trees are getting their leaves. And then summer comes. It's like, summer is nice. The leaves are in their full glory. Summer, nice, heat, hot stuff. Then fall, the opposite of spring. The leaves are falling. You know, the trees are soon gonna be really naked. They look like lifeless. Because the leaves will be all gone. And then the winter comes and snow and stuff. That's a season I don't like driving in. So it creates extra stress for me. Winter. So not only do you have to worry about driving, you have to worry about the road, you have to worry about reckless drivers, Anyway, then after winter, life starts again. It's like every year I go through those 4 seasons. It just reminds you of bad and that bad thing. Anyway, so that's where we're in the fall season now. That's why I'm having like this. It's not that really cold. You can go without, but sometimes I can just surprise you with some chilling stuff. Anyway, so that's why we're in the fall season. I just came from dropping my son. Just came from outside, dropping my son off the school bus. He's gone now. So that's where we are. Soon it will be winter. The season I don't like. I like taking pictures in the snow. It's nice. Besides that, no, it's slippery, it's icy. And our area is like close to Canada. It's cold. So sometimes the snow is like a couple of feet. I've gotten my car stuck. Even last winter, my car was stuck right here in my complex, in my apartment area. Just stuck on the ice, in the snow anyway. So sometimes when it comes, we have years when it doesn't come as much, but sometimes when it comes in, I have to consider like, so what's happening in Africa? Why not going first? Anyway, it's part of living around here. So how are you doing? In spite of the season, in spite of the weather condition, how are you doing? You're drinking pepper soup when it's cold, huh? Anyway, seriously, how are you? How is your day? I hope your day is well. I hope you're enjoying life. I hope you put your trust in the Lord, and seek Him, get to know Him, find your purpose and stuff. What does He want you to do? I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, sometimes, like when we go through difficult situations and stuff, like from one hard things to the next one and stuff, is it like an indication of maybe the Lord trying to redirect you to be like, I have a purpose for you, but you seem to be going that way. You have to come back to my purpose. You have to come back to where I want you to be, or what I want you to do. Remind me of Jonah. I remember when the Lord sent him to go to Nineveh and he chose to go somewhere else, something like that. The Lord is like, I will disturb you until you do what I want you to do for me. Have you ever thought about that? Like, I wonder if the Lord really wants me to do something and I'm going the other way. Or I'm feeling like I'm unfit to do it. I'm not qualified. The Lord does not care. He uses whoever He wants to use for His purpose, regardless. None of us are perfect anyway, so if He's looking for perfection, I don't think it's possible, because we are sinners, we are humans, Sometimes even our thoughts are just sinful. See somebody you don't like, the way you look at them, what you think about them, you've sinned. There's no big sin or small sin. All sins are sins. So the Lord does not look at our imperfections. He looks at His perfection. Sometimes I wonder if some of the difficulties that happen to some of us, it's like the Lord trying to get our attention, that we will do what He wants us to do, no matter what. We will choose to listen or not listen. If we listen, then there you go. If you don't, it will continue to disturb your life until you do what He needs you to do. Whether it's minor or great, His work is His work. If it's for you to just feel sorry for the helpless, it will disturb you until your heart is softened. You do it, or you continue that misery. When the children of Israel don't listen, He disturbed them. When we don't listen to His calling, He will make us listen one way or the other. And I was talking with my daughter. I said, in my video, I want to discourage myself from talking about godly things and righteousness and stuff. I said, because I'm not qualified to be telling people to do godly things, because I'm imperfect. I'm an imperfect person. I've committed sins, and and that's my middle child I was talking to. I said, I am deliberately trying to avoid doing like those kind of things. I just want to talk about random stuff. But then she reminded me, she said, but Mom, Isn't that why Christ came for anyway, for sinners? See, that's why he came though. Because he knows we are all sinners. Since I don't think you're doing the wrong thing if you have to talk about God or things that have to do about God, because that's why he came, so that sinners can come to him. You know? So even in my imperfect self, I want to encourage us, as you put your trust in him, also try to find out what he wants you to do, so that he will direct you onto that path. So that, I mean, you can find peace and stuff. So what the Lord wants you to do, he'll make sure you do it. If you choose not to, life will be hard for you. Because it's like the children of Israel, when he wanted them to do this and they are doing that, or they turn against him, turn their backs on him. He made their life difficult so that he can turn them back to him. I know I've been away from church for a long time, thinking of going back. This time with the expectation that I'm not looking at the people. I'm looking at, because they are not righteous, I'm not righteous. I'm not perfect, they're not perfect. So I'm not focusing on that. My focus is going to be on what the Lord says, whatever they're going to say to me. Because he says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, his presence is there. I can be home and pray by myself, but I want his presence to be with me. So I'm going to start going back to church. Part of it also, part of my decision is because it just feels like it keeps pulling me in that direction. When I think of going to church, I'll focus on the things of God. Gives me peace, gives me happiness. When I pull away, it's less work because I don't have to drive to the church or, do all of that. But I feel like I'm missing something. Something is missing. So is it because the Lord wants me to go back and dwell among his people where his presence will be? That's why he's not giving me peace. He's not leaving me alone. It's like, you will go to where I want you to go. Mm-hmm. So do you think maybe if you're going through a hard time and continuous, it's like you cannot find a break? Do you think you should take a pause and seek the Lord and be like, have a conversation or a time, spend time with him, like, God, what do you really want me to do? Because this disturbance, this inconvenience, this unhappiness, this unfair treatment, this emptiness it seems to be just present. Is there something you want me to do? Is there somewhere you trying to redirect me? Give me wisdom. Open my mind. Open my mind's eyes. Let me understand what you want me to do. That's how I'm feeling. And that's what I'm doing. I've been home praying and fasting, doing Christian things for many years. But it seemed like, I don't know, it's just like emptiness. I know my kids are growing, they're becoming independent and all of that. But it still feels like I need to be doing something besides what I'm doing. And I think about going to church and stuff. It just gives some calmness, like some hope, and gives me joy. So I'm gonna start going to church. Not because I don't have church at home and praying, I don't have a relationship with the Lord at home. But because he says, where two I gather in my name, you should go and dwell with your fellow brethren. I'm going back. So have you searched yourself to see if this unhappiness, this unfulfilled feeling, this level of emptiness, this confusion, constant, constant, I don't know what to do, or you're doing your best but nothing is happening. Have you thought about maybe going to the Prince of Peace, seeking the Lord, finding the Lord, his direction, and doing your best to do his will? It could be part of the answer, So seek the Lord and ask him to direct you. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be going back to church. Except if it's beyond my wish to go, then I stay home. Like the winter is peeping. This season I don't like. I drive even less, except that will prevent me from going to church. I stopped going to church because the people were demanding too much of people. But this time I'm going, not because of the people, I'm going because of God. My focus is mainly going to be on the thing, on God, not what they are doing. Who knows if maybe that's how God wants it, I don't know. I'm just going there because I feel like that part of me is missing as I seek him. Okay, so think about it. If you need to draw a little bit more closer to him, look at what he wants you to do, except he wants to stay in a state of confusion. Otherwise, he will make sure you do what he wants to do. He wants you to do anyway. So, if you're at that place, like I was, like I just want to stay home because of this or for that, just seek the face of the Lord and let him direct you. Okay. And maybe your confusion or your unfulfillment is you not doing the will of the Lord, like to save your family from. Because I feel like though, another thing, I feel like though, every family have that one member that will change the trajectory of the family. There's that one person, if it's like a poverty-ridden family or just somebody to carry the mantle, there's that one person that the Lord has chosen to do that. There's that one person that will change the family's, maybe it's financial situation. There's that one person. It can even be like the youngest among the family. Remember, like even like Joseph and his brothers, he was just in the field taking care. He was a shepherd, while his brothers were like in the Pharaoh's army, the king's army, not the Pharaoh, the king's army, King David's army. Well, even though he was the youngest, it almost seemed like he was looked down on. He was the future king of Israel. Remember? His brother will look down on him because they are, they're strong man of the military, well trained and all. They have prestige, close to the king, While he was just in the field, they do not know the tactics and what it takes to take care, to shepherd his sheep. But remember, wasn't he the one that sets the Israelites free from the hand of Goliath? Remember?
John, investigators continue to hammer home the point that they believe that it was ICE agents who were supposed to have
So
been
if you are that person that the Lord has chosen to set your people free, whether it's you and your nuclear family, you, your husband and your children, or your husband, your nuclear family and your extended family, or your community, or your country, or contribute to the universe, the world. If the Lord has assigned that responsibility to you and you are dodging, you be like how Jonah was swallowed by the fish. You'll be in so much turmoil until you make that decision to do what the Lord wants you to do. So pay attention. If you're the one to set your people free, do the work. It's not you doing it, because if God have assigned it to you, it will give you the willpower. If you commit yourself to the project, He's going to lead you. He's not just going to leave you. So these are some of the things I've been thinking about, like some of the inconvenience or the emptiness. Is it because I'm away from the Lord's house? Or is it because maybe I'm not smart enough to realize like this is really what the Lord wants me to do? Whether it's for my family or for the world family. What is it? You know, God, He makes the way. He gives me my needs and my wants. Even if it's not all I know, according to His will. But why is the feeling? Why do I have the feeling of emptiness? Why? You know, by not going to church among fellow believers. Just the thought of it giving me some purpose. And I'm just going to continue committing to Him to direct me to what He really wants me to do next. Because there must be something He's trying to redirect me to make me feel, with all the blessings He's given me, to make me feel like something is still missing. I mean, so anyway, if you're in that place now, I hope you seek Him so that He directs you as to what He wants you to do. And just do it. He will equip you. You're equipped for whatever assignment He has for you. You just need to submit to it. He will open the right door. The right helpers will be available. You know, if there's even stumbling block, He will remove those. He will direct you. He will just be in control. He just need the vessel, the weapon. But the work is His, you know. So anyway, that's my thought for this. That's why I like. Let Him give me the wisdom to know what He wants me to do, as imperfect as I am. Okay? I'm cute though. I hope you find wisdom. I hope you find peace. I hope you're happy today. I don't know, light kind of acting funny. Okay? Alright, well. I hope you find your purpose. I hope you're wise enough to trust in Him and follow His lead. I hope He directs your path. I hope He grants you your heart's desire. I hope you feel happy, blessed. I hope you're having a lovely day, fun day, as you seek the Lord. Okay? Okay. Take care. And have a blessed day. Okay? Alright. Talk to you again. Okay. Bye bye. You are special. You know that by now. Okay. Alright, take care. God loves you. Okay. Be happy and blessed. Alright, bye.